A good basic rule is to use 2 level scoops of ground coffee for every 6 ounces of water. This will give a good, strong cup of coffee with a bold flavor. If you want a slightly weaker cup, then simply reduce the number of scoops used. For an even weaker cup, use more water or less coffee. Ultimately, the amount of coffee used depends on personal preference. Once you have determined the amount of coffee you like per cup, use that as your standard. Another factor to consider is the grind size of the coffee you are using. A finer grind will require more coffee for a full-bodied cup of coffee. However, if you use a coarser grind, then you may need less coffee. Experiment with different grind sizes and find the one that works best for you. Experimenting is the best way to find out what works and bring joy to your cup of coffee. A general rule of thumb is to use 1 scoop of ground coffee for every 4 ounces of water. This may be adjusted according to personal taste in cup strength. However, it is important to remember that too much coffee can make a cup bitter and weak. Too little can make a cup too weak and with little flavor. Some people prefer a slightly weaker cup, so they may use 1 scoop per cup. Others who prefer a stronger cup may use 2 scoops per cup. The amount of coffee you use is a personal preference, so experiment until you find the right amount. Some coffee makers use pre-measured scoop packs, which can make it easier to find the right number of scoops. If you're looking for a stronger cup of coffee, use more scoops of ground coffee. Brewing time also affects the strength of the coffee. A longer brewing time generally results in a stronger cup of coffee. If you prefer a lighter cup, reduce the brewing time. The amount of coffee used will affect the flavor and strength of the coffee. To make a rich, full-bodied cup of coffee, use 2 scoops of ground coffee for every 6 ounces of water.